Imagine waking up every morning with a sense of peace, a deep knowing that your life is unfolding according to a divine plan. Imagine feeling guided, strengthened, and empowered in ways that transcend human understanding. If you've ever wondered whether God is working in your life, you are not alone. Many people experience moments of doubt, questioning if they are on the right path. But what if I told you that there are clear and undeniable signs that God is moving within you, shaping your heart, mind, and soul? Today we will uncover 10 powerful signs that God is working in your life. These signs are not based on material success or external validation, but on something far greater: spiritual maturity. The transformation happening within you is proof that you are growing closer to your divine purpose. If you recognize even a few of these signs, take heart. God is guiding you to a life of love, purpose, and impact. Let's dive in. 1. A deep desire for honesty and integrity. One of the first and most profound signs that God is working in you is an increasing desire to be honest and live with integrity. You find yourself unwilling to compromise on truth, and deception feels uncomfortable, even in small matters. This inner conviction is God refining your character and making you a vessel of truth and righteousness. This honesty extends beyond words. It shapes your actions, decisions, and relationships. You no longer seek shortcuts or deception. Instead, you strive to be an example of transparency and authenticity. 2. A growing compassion and kindness toward others. You notice that your heart is expanding with kindness and empathy. You see people through the lens of love rather than judgment. You feel a natural urge to uplift, encourage, and be a source of comfort to those around you. This transformation is not by chance. It is God cultivating a spirit of compassion within you. You may find yourself moved to tears by the struggles of others, feeling deeply connected to humanity, and inspired to extend a helping hand in ways that you previously overlooked. 3. A deepening desire to help and serve others. God works through those who have a heart for service. If you feel an increasing pull to help others, whether through acts of kindness, generosity, or simply being there for someone in need, this is a sure sign that God is using you as an instrument of His love and grace. True service requires humility, and as God molds you, you become less focused on self-interest and more attuned to the needs of those around you, whether it's volunteering, mentoring, or simply being present for someone in distress. Your heart for service grows stronger each day. 4. An unshakable caring heart. You no longer turn a blind eye to the suffering of others. You feel their pain and carry a burden to bring light where there is darkness. This is a divine trait, one that mirrors the heart of God Himself. A caring heart is a heart that is in tune with the divine. You feel a spiritual responsibility to pray for others, to listen more deeply, and to act as a source of comfort and encouragement. Your heart becomes a safe haven for those in need, reflecting God's endless love and mercy. 5. Increased patience and adaptability. Life's challenges no longer shake you as they once did. You find yourself becoming more patient, more adaptable, and more willing to trust in the timing of the universe. Instead of resisting change, you embrace it as part of God's greater plan. This newfound patience is evidence of God strengthening your faith and resilience. Even when life seems uncertain, you trust that every delay, detour, and hardship is refining you for something greater. Your ability to remain calm in difficult situations and to extend grace to others is a testament to your growing spiritual strength. 6. An open heart and a willingness to learn. Pride and ego begin to fade, replaced by humility and a willingness to learn from others. You are no longer closed off to different perspectives, but instead, you welcome wisdom and truth from wherever it may come. This openness is a sign that God is softening your heart and leading you toward greater spiritual understanding. You seek wisdom not just in Scripture, but in everyday experiences, in conversations with people from diverse backgrounds, and in the lessons hidden within life's challenges. Your heart is no longer guarded. It is open, receptive, and eager to grow. 7. A life rooted in love. The more God works in you, the more your life becomes a reflection of love. You begin to love not just your family and friends, but also strangers, and even those who have wronged you. You embody forgiveness, grace, and a love that is not conditional but pure and unconditional. You see beyond differences and divisions, choosing to love others despite their flaws. You recognize that love is not just a feeling but a conscious decision to extend kindness, patience, and understanding, even in difficult circumstances. 8. A burning desire to be a light of goodness. You feel called to be a source of goodness and positivity in the world. Whether through your words, your actions, or simply your presence, you exude light. This is not a mere personality trait. It is God shining through you, touching lives in ways you may never fully comprehend. You become a beacon of hope, speaking words of encouragement, spreading joy and uplifting others with your presence. People feel safe and inspired around you because they sense the divine peace that dwells within you. 9. A passion for creating a peaceful and harmonious world. Your heart longs for unity, peace, and harmony, not just in your own life but for the world. You desire to see people come together, to resolve conflicts with understanding, and to create a world where love and kindness prevail. This divine passion is God calling you to be a peacemaker in a world that desperately needs healing. You become more patient in disagreements, more willing to listen than to argue, and more focused on solutions rather than problems. Your presence fosters reconciliation and understanding wherever you go. 10. A drive to make the world a safer and more positive place. More than ever, you feel the urgency to be part of something bigger than yourself, to be an agent of change, to contribute to a world that is safer, more loving, and more productive for all. This drive is not a coincidence. It is God planting a mission in your heart, calling you to be His hands and feet in a world yearning for transformation. You find yourself drawn to causes that promote justice, equity, and compassion. Whether through advocacy, mentorship, or leadership, you actively seek to make a lasting impact. If you recognize these signs in your life, rejoice, because God is working in you. Your spiritual journey is unfolding beautifully, and each step you take is a step closer to becoming the person you were meant to be. God's presence is not always seen in dramatic miracles. Often, it is found in the small, everyday transformations within your heart. Let this be your encouragement. You are never alone. God is guiding, shaping, and molding you for a greater purpose. Keep walking in faith, keep shining your light, and keep being a force of love and goodness in the world. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Let's spread the light together and continue uplifting each other in faith and love. Stay blessed, and remember, you are a divine masterpiece in the making.